y'all please let her rest in power? Can y'all please let her rest in power? Now, let me tell you, it is some news that's going around social media and the internet. And when I tell you, it is devastating. This boy, this man, you know, Yung Berg, I'm going to show you the picture right here. He is speaking out, and he has so much negative stuff to say about Whitney Houston. And he's putting her out here like she's a freak monster. And if she is a freak monster, that's her business, and that's RayJ business. You know, he don't got to come out here and talk ill of her. You know what I'm saying? She can't come out and defend herself. He comes out of nowhere, and he's telling all these stories that's supposed to have been between RayJ, him, and Whitney Houston. And I find it very disturbing. And I feel like the reason why he's going on a tour campaign, doing all these interviews, running his mouth, dogging out Whitney Houston, because he want that attention and they want that clout, and they're willing to do any and everything. And it's the new thing, you know, telling stories and stuff. And Yung Berg, I don't know what he got against RayJ. Clearly, RayJ and Yung Berg, they ain't cool no more. But that just goes to show you, please, you know, y'all can't keep on having all these friends. All these friends, because RayJ and Yung Berg, they was cool at one point. He would never have the audacity, if they were still cool, to come out here and telling these stories that he's telling on Whitney Houston and RayJ. You know, clearly he doesn't care about the friendship between him and RayJ. I don't know what happened between him and RayJ, but please comment, let us know if you know what happened between Yung Berg and RayJ, okay? And Yung Berg, he don't stop there. Nope, he just keep on talking his mouth. Another thing he started to talk about is this girl right here, Naturi. Now, she's a sweet girl. She's doing her thing on Power. They always got something negative to say about her, and I'm tired of it. He's coming out here trashing her, talking about, I did to do with her, and I did another girl in the group too. Like, he's putting out these girls like they just ain't nothing but hoes. You know what I mean? Girl, I am so irritated. But guess what? Now, do you guys remember not too long ago, it was a girl that came out, and I just let you know, he listen, ooh, girl, you know, he just put his thing in any and everybody. He don't care about himself. He don't care about his body. But remember not too long ago, it was a girl that came out and said he put the paws on her? Yeah, so they asked him about that stuff too, right? Girl, he really didn't want to talk about that. He talking about I got so much trauma behind that. Yeah, honey. Talk about how you like to put the paws on women. But guess what? When they asked him about that story, he ain't do nothing. He gaslighted the situation. He didn't take accountability. He blamed her for it. And not only did he blame her for it, but he said that same girl was the same girl that was cool with Pop Smoke, you know, the people that gave Pop Smoke his wings. He said, oh yeah, you know that girl that set me up? She's real cool with Pop Smoke, you know, the people that popped him, you know? So it's just really nasty out here. So I'm about to go, and let me tell you something. Not only is Yung Berg coming after Naturi, but guess what? That girl from the 3LW group, you know, they say her family member was part to be her manager. She was the manager. Her manager was the girl's family member. She is coming out and she's dogging Naturi too. Talking about, y'all don't know nothing about Naturi. She ain't nothing but a mess. She's a hoe. She's a this and she's a that. He's got some like a butt. Yeah, honey. But make sure y'all like this video. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel so I can come back on and keep on telling y'all the tea. And we got so much other stuff to talk about. But let's start here, okay? Because we definitely got to talk about that future, because he got another girl. So check this out. Let's start here. Y'all ready for this? Here we go. You know what? I'm going to put it on here since they're talking about this. Bam. Check this out.
Let me figure out where we going here right now. RayJ. Let me figure out where we're going here, because I feel like you about to give us a RayJ Whitney story. Yeah, this is where we going with it. Let's go. Let's go.
Now you hear that, right? You hear that? Ooh, you about to give me a RayJ and Whitney story? Yeah, honey. Now you know they wrong for doing this. that girl, rest in power. You know, she's supposed to be, I mean, to some of us, she's iconic. She will always be iconic. Why go on here and trash this girl, you know? But let's go.
Let's go.
So
because in my mind, I probably would have sniffed you already.
My business partner is in the corner looking like, yo, you can't even look at me right.
All right, so you see, they all excited. They got the look. This what they playing. Yeah, they excited about this. They know he's gonna be messy. They know it's going, and that's what they live for. That's what the hip hop community live for. They live for messy. They live for drama, and they live for pound each other and getting that money. That's what it's all about. It's a whole big mess show. Check it out.
So look, we in Atlanta, and we stay in at this hotel, and then we have a show at Compound Nightclub.
I remember Compound.
I go get in the car with Ray, and Whitney Houston's in the car with us. So like, Whitney was a gangster though. She's a real nigga. Like
Newark, New Jersey.
I'm talking about like we get to Compound. Well, first and foremost, do you understand what I'm saying? We took Whitney Houston to Compound to perform Sexy Can I?
I'm feeling like you're saying kidnapped.
No.
She was with it. All right.
So we in a car.
Do y'all hide her? Do y'all put a hoodie on her or something?
No, so we go to the back. We park in the back. I'm like, damn, like we need some drinks. She like roll down the window, sent the security in. Nigga come out with the jumbo Patron. It's back when niggas was drinking Patron.
What?
Me and Whitney are throwing back Patron. I'm talking about
Now you see how they always do, right? They always make the girls like they drunks, like they can't hold their liquor. You know, they drinking. They did the same thing with Megan. That's how they get you. They always start with these girls. You know, they drink just like the men. You know what I mean? Girl, bye.
like crazy. She smoking chain smoking squares. It was a vibe. So we go in the club. We do Sexy Can I? Now, mind you, damn.
Cocaine is involved?
RayJ.
Now you hear them in the back. They saying them sugar boogers was involved.
Look,
it's okay.
My bad.
Don't look that way.
So look, we at the hotel and like my hype man, I think my hype man and one of the people that was with me left. So like I had extra hotel rooms. So Ray come to my hotel and he like, hey, yo, Berg, I got these bitches that I brought back. Like I know you got extra rooms, so go ahead and like give me your.
All right, so RayJ is telling Yung Berg, I got all these bees coming back to the room, right? So can y'all please put in the comment section, because I heard rumors, but I don't know for sure. Was RayJ and Whitney Houston, were they boyfriend and girlfriends? If you feel like RayJ and Whitney Houston was in a relationship, please press 1, because I don't know. And if you feel like, you know, they was just friends, she was just his mentor, press 2. Comment, let us know. And if RayJ and Whitney Houston was really together and they was in a relationship and they had a commitmentship, then that's very sad, because he's pretty much saying that RayJ was using Whitney. RayJ had to be using Whitney Houston. And I don't know if Whitney Houston knew she was being used. And this horrible, because he was misusing her. So it makes me think everybody that's on social media talking bad about RayJ and saying RayJ set it up and he has something to do with Whitney Houston's demise, child, I don't know. He might have, you know, especially if he's so damn disrespectful to Whitney Houston, to do her like this, to, you know, get her all drunk, and she does all these extra things for RayJ and get on stage and perform Sexy Can I? Mind you, it's RayJ's song. It's not a great song. And she's on stage, you know, singing Sexy Can I with RayJ to help his fame up. And for you to have all these girls in the room that you plan on sleeping with behind her back in the same hotel room, ain't that trifling? Ain't that gross? And you know what? But don't this story sound similar to Princess? Because then Princess said that when they get into the hotel rooms, RayJ, he goes into another hotel where he book the freaky girls that he pay. He pay these other girls and he do with them, because a lot of them, they got that freaky addiction and they can't help it. they cannot help it. They stuck on them sugar boogers, and they stuck on them them freaky addictions. And they can't just be with one girl. They be with one girl, but that's just for show. You know what I'm saying? But behind the scenes, they doing any and everybody, okay? But let's keep on playing.
To the other rooms. So
Why
I'm
is RayJ impersonating
DMX, right?
His impersonations is on point.
That's his other job.
So I give him the keys to the room, but I gave him one wrong key. So I'm looking for RayJ. I'm going through and I'm like, well, let me go to this room and look for this nigga. I go in the room.
I don't know where this is going.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about this.
Whitney Houston taking her pants off. I walk.
Hell no. Hell no. Now you know this wrong. Would y'all please leave Whitney Houston alone? Now, I don't know if you caught what he said, but he said RayJ had all these room keys, right? So he made a mistake and he took the wrong key, okay, supposedly. And the key was a Whitney Houston room. But it was, I guess they were supposed to be sharing a room or whatever. And she was really getting freaky, ready for RayJ to come in and I guess pipe her down before he went to the other girl's room. And when I'm going to let it just play.
Room like she getting naked in RayJ room and she like, get out of here, Yung Berg. And I'm like, oh my bad, I'm sorry. And I ran out the room.
Damn, man.
All right, so who needed to hear that story? So basically, she was getting prepared for RayJ. She didn't have pretty much nothing on. And he just standing there. Honestly, you know what I think it was? He probably wanted to hit. I don't think he made a mistake and took that key. These people are very shady. And RayJ was like, yeah, go ahead, try it. I don't know. That's just what I think, because I think his ass shady too. And for her to have to stand there and say, get out the room, versus you just realizing, okay, this Whitney, let me leave. You're behind, stand there just looking, okay? Come on now, get it together. Because I guess they thought, well, hell, she's drunk and she's on that stuff. I mess with try too, you know what I mean? Because that's how they are. They love to go behind each other and do the same girl, just like they like to rotate Lori Harvey. Oh, yeah, they'll do it to these older women too. It don't matter. Age don't matter. Some of that age stuff turned them on. So let's go here, because he also, like I said, he was talking about Naturi, okay? So check this out. Let's go to Naturi. Where her picture at? All right, so you guys know the 3LW. Check this out.
End up meeting like the girls from 3LW. You remember them?
Yeah, I remember them.
So,
Ain't one of them on a few?
No, yes. And then the other girls the one that I smashed is on Power.
Okay, I didn't know we was going
Y'all
there,
weren't
right?
label
mates?
No, we weren't.
Let's just
No,
go talk.
we
Okay.
weren't. So I'll never forget this shit. This is the first time I ever like I learned a real life lesson like this day.
From 3LW?
So listen, I think she was living at some apartment complex or whatever. We was cool. It was at the Archstone. If anybody in LA already know about the Archstone, that's where all the artists used to live. It's in North Hollywood or whatever. So I go to her crib. They having a little party or whatever. It's like all the little 3LW girls and shit. And we go on. We smash. I smash her.
The Power one.
Yeah.
Now, why? Come on now. Why would you go on the internet on a big platform and just say, I smashed her? Y'all don't keep y'all business to yourself. I don't know. I feel like what goes on in the bedroom needs to stay in the bedroom. And that's why, please be careful who y'all take in the bedroom. Please be careful who you give your number out to. Please be careful who you have conversations to and open up to. Because these people, they'll be cool with you now. You'll think, oh my goodness, not in a million years he'll come out and say some bullcrap like that. It'll come back and hit you 5-10 years later. Next thing you know, they on YouTube telling a story time, telling everything that happened with you and them, And that's for a black girl in this entertainment business. You have to fight so much, and it's hard for her. She always have to fight all these other rumors. And now he, as a black man, is going to come out and say, I hit, like, she should pretty much call her a common hoe. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about that?
But I was like,
Ghost Girl.
Yeah, I'm like,
Ghost Girl.
I'm like, this the first time.
Smash Ghost Girl. Look at you,
man.
God.
Let's talk.
Look at you, man.
End up meeting like the girls from 3LW. You remember them?
Yeah, I remember them.
Talking about some, you remember them? And you guys see, he's the one that's doing it. You know, he wants some attention. And I think it's the new wave. You know, if you want some attention, go out here, shame somebody, tell some story times about somebody. And let's go here.
You smashed it, Ghost Baby Moms, man.
look,
This is Baby Moms.
I'm like, it's something in her pussy.
Like, wait, hold on. Drop mics. What the hell? I was not. Did you hear what he said? It's something in her cat. Now, listen. I did not watch this full clip, honestly. I didn't watch the full clip. But it's another thing where these rappers are shaming girls' cats. Now, we just talked about K. Michelle and how they did K. Michelle. These rappers out here, they talked about K. Michelle. They said her cat stank. And they was making all types of jokes about her cash. And it smelled like fish sticks. Please, listen, just stay away from rappers, entertainers. Just please stay away from them, okay? Most of them is very bad news. Okay? Very bad news.
Like,
wait, I didn't know where he was going.
Something in there?
You're talking about, because listen, this is a first, a live moment.
And as you guys can see, this is what Yung Berg doing. This is what he wants. They come on here to tell the tea. A lot of these host interviews, they know as a host, as a messy blog host or hip hop host, they position is to instigate, you know, to ask the questions. And any of these artists or these people that's talking to these interviewers, they know what it's about. They looking to tell a story.
He keeps catching me where I don't even have a response. Wait, what did you say, sir? I'm sorry.
So it was like, it felt like a mouse trap in a vagina.
He wrong. He wrong for it. He wrong. Comment, let us know what y'all think. You heard what he said? He said he said it felt like a mouse trap in her cat.
Like a diamond or something.
No, and that's the first time I learned about birth control. She had the IUE ID.
And the y'all ring and the y'all ring. She had the y'all and the y'all. Okay.
So that's my first time experiencing it.
You ain't never seen the y'all. Okay. Oh my God, this is crazy. But you live a life.
Oh, and I love you. This is years ago. This is 20 years ago. This is
All right, so what do y'all think about that? I'm looking in the comments section. They say, I can't wait till we get to the point where people can start talking like this and somebody stand up and shuts it down. So sad people can be marks on people's belts. All right. But no, he was not uplifting her. He was disrespecting her pretty much. And he said she has something inside her cat that I guess she forgot to do something about. But he said it was 20 years ago, but I don't care. If it's 20 years ago, why bring it up? Why talk about it? Why make it current topic right now? If it's 20 years ago, you know, that's just one way of saying, you know, well, it was so long ago, y'all really shouldn't feel any type of way about it. Yes, people feel some type of way about it. Shit, people still dealing with the trauma from their childhood. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, well, that happened to you and a kid. You need to get over it. No, that's not how life works. You know, you cannot determine and dictate what happens to another person. I bet she wish she ain't never messed with that fool. So let's go here, because we got some more things to do. And this manager, you know, the girl in the middle, right? They say that it's her relative, all right? Now, she's coming out and she's speaking out about Naturi, all right? So check this out.
There started to be a lot of tension between the three of them over this kid named Maurice, because Naturi was determined to have him everywhere she was.
All right. So she started off and said it was a lot of tension, and it all stemmed from a boy, Naturi. She was boy crazy, and she was determined to have him. Check it out.
And I, as a business person, was not here for that. I was like, nope. We had an agreement. Boyfriends are not going to be tagging around on sets and stuff. You're not going to be leaving the venue holding hands with some person. This is business. When you're not out with us, you can do whatever you want. I don't care, and, within reason. But that's where it all went left. So that was all a blur. And the Live on Sunset, I think Naturi was happy then. Naturi only developed all these complaints once she got the boyfriend Maurice. Once she got Maurice, all of a sudden everything was different. There started to be a lot of tension between the three of them over this kid.
All right, so you guys saying 20 years ago. Yeah, she was very young 20 years ago. I don't know how old she was. Please put in the comment section, how old was Naturi 20 years ago? Comment, let us know.
It was really crazy. But I knew when I saw him, she brought him to my house on Christmas, right after she met him. She met him like at a Best Buy. He used to work at Best Buy. And she met him. And that day I was having a Christmas party. All the families were invited at my house. And she came in with him. And I said, who's that? She goes, oh, I met him. His name's Maurice. And as soon as I looked at him, I said, oh, man, this is going to be a problem. I was like, this is going to be trouble. And it was trouble.
So how come you guys didn't ever say your truth about what happened? See, I never understood you kind of just let her run with it.
I'll tell you, because first of all, to be honest with you, initially when it all first happened, we were all like just reeling because we didn't know what to do. If you come out aggressively, then you're picking on a teenager. So, we had publicists and media people and people at Epic trying to tell us how. It was really crazy. It was really now like a no-win situation. No matter what anyone could say, you're picking on her. And I also know, because I've been Black my entire life and a Black woman, I very quickly picked up on the direction she was going to take. And I knew that given the fact that Adrian was Hispanic and Kiely was of a lighter complexion, I knew where Black women were going to fall on the issue. Because for reasons that would, that are probably obvious to everyone now, but I knew that was going to be a very persuasive argument that she was going to make, even though it's completely and totally ridiculous and false. But it wasn't going to matter. We weren't going to win that PR game. So everyone made the decision, you know what, we're just not going to say anything. Because if we really actually start talking about her, like for real, like the stuff that would go down, people would have attacked us like, oh my God, how can you be like a no-win situation? No matter what anyone could say.
Girl, did you hear that? Pretty much saying that, listen, Naturi, she was something else. They have not told the truth on her. They say they got so much other drama and mess on her, but they ain't want to come out and say nothing because she said that Black women would have taken Naturi's side just because of her complexion. I think that's a crock of bull crap. She said, the other one Hispanic and the other one was light-skinned complexion. So, they not going to take up for them because of them, but they'll take up for Naturi. So to me, that seems like a person that always going to want to put the Hispanic and a light-skinned girl on a pedestal because she feels that Naturi, as a Black, dark-skinned girl, a chocolate girl, you're going to be protected anyway. The Black people is going to protect you. You got that privilege. So I need to look out for these two girls because you are already protected, which is totally the opposite. Ain't it the damn opposite? Comment, let us know. It's almost like, don't you know how some of these 45 supporters, they want to support the Europeans because they like, look, you got these Black miters and everybody is uplifting the Black folks. We Europeans, we need to uplift and protect each other because, everybody's going to feel sorry for them, but we need to look out for us. Girl, bye. Yup, it's the opposite. But that just lets you know, in a manager, that's how she felt, And could you imagine if you have a manager that felt that way towards you, that always seen you as the problem, but yet we can't really say much about you because you're going to get protected. You have privilege. So she needs to really protect the Latino girl and the light-skinned girl because she feel like the black community is not going to be there for them. So that's a problem right there, you know? So let's keep on going.
Oh, now that I made you famous, go get with somebody else. I would have been like, yes, sis, let's make a record. And I would have made a whole big deal. We would have had a whole campaign around finding a new member for 3LW, making Naturi's solo album. Because for me, as a business person, all three of them were signed to me. So I'm like, that's great. But that's not what she did. Naturi was out for blood. She was so jealous of Kiely and Adrian, she was out for blood. So it wasn't enough for her to leave. She wanted to burn the whole thing down, which is why she went to Wendy Williams, which is why Wendy Williams spent 6.
Hold on, wait. Did she say what I thought she said? She said Naturi was the one jealous of the Latino girl and the light-skinned girl. Did you hear that? That's why she wanted to mess up the whole group. She went to Wendy Williams because she was just jealous of those two and she just couldn't take it. That was the real issue. She was jealous. She was jealous. She was the problem child. She was the one that couldn't stop herself because she was always attached to boys. Just shading and downing this girl. That's so sad. That is so, and this coming from the manager. You know, she could have kept this.
On the radio, berating me, berating my sister, berating Kiely and Adrian, which is why Naturi made all these appearances and made up all these stupid lies. Then she sued us. And I'm like, okay, because I was so mad. I was like, I'm not going to settle with you because she thought we were going to settle. And I'm like, I'm not settling. And that's why she tells the story that I blacklisted her. I didn't blacklist her. You had now that I made you famous.
I think she blacklisted. Nah, she blacklisted. Listen, Naturi, she always has something against you. And it started with your chocolate complexion. And yes, sometimes your own people could discriminate against you, can dislike you based on your complexion. Because you heard her argument. It was based on, the black people's going to protect you because you're chocolate skin and she's light skin and she's Latino. Like she already had a negative idea of chocolate people, coming into this situation. But she wanted to use that chocolate girl to get the black vote. She wanted to use that chocolate girl to get black girls to like the group. And then they replaced her with another chocolate girl. So to me, it just seems like they just wanted a chocolate girl so they can get a black audience. But they really wasn't here for the chocolate girl. They just wanted to use her. That's just what I'm getting from it. And if you guys look at the other 3LW, they replaced her with another chocolate girl. But yet, she has so much issues with other chocolate girls in the past, but yet she needs the chocolate girl because she feels that it's going to get her the black vote, Almost like Lil Wayne and President 45. We got to use these black people to get the black vote. That's just what it's all about. So let's keep on going because she got more.
Deal with me. You at any point in time, you could have come and said, okay, I want to make a record. What, I'm supposed to be pressured into giving you a release? No. When I knew I didn't do anything wrong. But that was actually stupid of me because it cost me $100,000 to keep fighting her and not giving her a release.
She wouldn't even let the girl get released. Why are you holding this girl back? Why? If she's such a problem, why hold this girl back? Why hold this girl back? Why keep her going back and forth with you? Just release her. You don't want her no way. But the reason why she did not want to release her, because she wanted to hold her back. That's all it really. She didn't want her to be successful. No, she just wanted to use her. That's it. Just use you. And when you have no use for them, what they're going to do, they're going to throw you behind and try to hold you back. Just like politics, if they can't use you as a black vote, as a black person, then they're going to suppress your vote. They're going to say, well, you voted, it must be a legal vote, and they're going to try to hold you back. they don't got no use for you anymore. You know, they just want to misuse you, and that's all that is. So let's go here.
And she had a lawyer that was working on contingency because I guess he thought he was going to get a big killing from Sony and from me. Like Sony would just say, "Okay, you win, we'll give you," and Sony wouldn't settle either. So that's why after 2 years, she had to drop her suit because her lawyer realized he wasn't going to get a check. She didn't have the money to pay him, and we weren't going to settle because I felt like it was an affront to my reputation. I really took it personally, and I couldn't stand the fact that she was lying. You know, just fucking tell the truth. Tell the truth. You know what I mean? My regret, though, is that I really think that Kiely should have up front said that, deal with me. You, at any point in time, you could have come and said, okay, I want to make a record. What, I'm supposed to be pressured into giving you a release? No. When I knew I didn't do anything wrong. But that was actually stupid of me because it cost me $100,000 to keep fighting her, not giving her a release. And she had a lawyer been more specific about what happened in the van because Kiely did not throw the food at her. The food fell when Kiely was lunging to grab Naturi. She was actually trying to fight her. I found that out later, but that's what really happened because Naturi called Mickey a bitch, and that was it for Kiely. Once she heard that come out of Naturi's mouth, it was on. And they had other fights in the past about other kinds of dumb shit over the years because they were friends. But I felt that
Wait. So is it normal for you to put paws on your friends? Is it normal? I don't get that. I don't understand. She said, you know, they had drama in the past because they were friends. That ain't no friend. I'm sorry, I don't want no friend that I always got to beef with, that I always got to shade with, that I always got to compete with. I don't want no friends like that. I think that's not normal for a friendship. I think so many people normalize dysfunctional relationships as normal, you know? And that's when people, when they do you dirty, they just expect you to forgive them. And now you need to stay loyal. So what, I did that to you, you know? But you need to stay loyal. You ain't no friend. Well, listen, after you betrayed me, it take one time and I'm done with it, you know? I'm not for that. And you see how she tried to rearrange it, right? And I'm going to play that part again. But before we go, let's give a big thank you to Dawson, donating $20 to the Party Crashers. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gigi, for always uplifting Black women. Oh, definitely, you know it. And also, hold on. Let's give a big thank you to Cat 64470. Thank you, lady with the fan. Great informative entertainment. I thank you and I appreciate you. So I'm gonna play it one more time. Check this out.
Much more clear, but instead of just saying I didn't throw the plate of food at her, she should have said no, but I was trying to freaking grab her. Well, it is what it is. May have been more specific about what happened in the van because Kiely did not throw the food at her.
All right, so she says Kiely did not throw the food at her. Okay, she said a situation that happened in the van. Kiely, the girl in the middle, she said she did not throw food at Naturi. Okay.
Kiely, the food fell when Kiely was lunging to grab Naturi.
All right, she said the food fell when the girl in the middle was lunging to grab Naturi. Okay, now she should have never tried to grab that girl in the first place. I don't care what name she called that girl in the middle. You control your emotions, you know. You don't teach your group to have discipline, you know. Just because somebody call your name or that don't give you reason to put paws on them. That's illegal. You don't do no stuff like that, you know.
He was actually trying to fight her. I found that out later. But that's what really happened because Naturi called Mickey a bitch, and that was it for Kiely. Once she heard that come out of Naturi's mouth, it was on. And they had other fights.
And she just says it like that's okay, you know? Hey, she called you a B, and you know what? That is grounds for putting paws on somebody just because somebody called you a B. You know what? Let me tell you. some of these Europeans call you worse than that, but you ain't going down to their town putting paws on them. You know, they talk about you like a dog and have the system go against you, but you ain't gonna even flinch or blink their way. You know, but when your own people say some stuff because they're mad at you, then next thing you know, you want to pop them. You want to put paws on them. You want to do their ass so bad when they ain't even your enemy. They ain't even your enemy. I can't stand it. I really can't. Let's give a big thank you to Trini D Baby, donating $5. Hey, Miss Gigi, sending love from Kiely. Thank you for always being real and being fair. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for her. Let's give another big thank you to S Nation for donating $2. We appreciate you. So what do you guys think about all this? I'm going to look a little bit in the comment section. They said she threw it. She threw it. All right. So people are saying they don't believe her, which I don't believe this manager. This manager is relative to the girl in the middle, you know, no, I'm sorry, not him, but the problem child, the girl in the middle. So people are saying, nope, she threw it. People don't care. And why, out of all this time, why are they trying to bring it up now? You know why? Because look, they'd never think that this girl made it like this. Go ahead, Naturi, you look good. You've been through a whole bunch and you look good and you still rocking it. And she is still here and she's still going at the top. She got a show. All right. Check it out. She's still doing good. You know, she's still doing good. So let's keep on going because we got some more stuff to talk about. We ain't finished with him. Now, when you thought we was done with him, nope, we not. So Yung Berg, he also is, like I said, remember, it was a situation happened a long time ago with Yung Berg, and he put the pause on this girl. Now, the girl version of the story, she was out partying, and you know, her and Yung Berg, they was kicking it. They had a steady thing, off and on situation, and he texts her, say, "I'm gonna get your Uber, come over." She comes over. They did the do, you know, like Yung Berg, he don't care who he does, right? And but it's okay for these men to talk like this. It's like they get a pat on the back for them running through so many people, you know, which is really, I ain't gonna speak too much on it. But she said she went to sleep. Next thing she know, he over there pushing her and saying, "Get up, you trying to get somebody to set me up?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And then he started putting a pause on her and she got scared. She run in the bathroom, she locked the door and he's pounding on the door. Open the door, you try to have somebody to set me up." And he took her keys, he took her cell phone, and he was popping her in her face. She got the picture, she had a black eye, busted lip, the nose was all red and everything. It was horrible. But Birdman, he didn't have no busted face. And I looked up the laws. I did because I wanted to know, was it legal? And I don't know if you guys know this. I said, is it legal if somebody put the paws on me? If I had the pow, can I pop them? I just want to know, is it legal? Am I going to go to jail? But they are saying, I guess it's different in different states. But they're saying that if somebody touch you, you know, it's okay for you to touch them back, but it has to be in the same force as somebody touch you. It can't be overly aggressive. So meaning if somebody, you know, put paws on you and they didn't mark you up, you can put paws on them too, but you can't mark them up. You know, you can't be more aggressive. You can't be more forceful. You know, you have to give them the same what they gave you. But clearly, Yung Berg, that ain't the case. But let's play.
That's just the person I am. But after Pop Smoke,
Right.
there was a something about your house. Some girls invited, and now, like all the other incidents, me and you, we knew each other, but we didn't know each other. And through that, like seeing you engaged, we developed a relationship. We exchanged numbers. This was the first time I got nervous.
Right.
Because everything else kind of looked like propaganda. But after Pop Smoke, I forget what happened. It was something that a girl called police to you. Oh, no, a girl called gangsters to your house. I mean...
Now you know what the story was, man. Stop it. You know what the story was.
Alright, I'll explain that situation because I'm just transparent, like, and the truth is the truth. So that girl I was dealing with, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't my girlfriend or nothing like that. Like, she was somebody I was cool with. We just had a sexual relationship. Like, she pull up on me.
Smashing it down.
We smashing. We keep it moving. It never been nothing deeper.
We grown folks.
Never,
that's just the person I am.
never been to the studio. We've never been on a date. We've never had no interactions of any sort of that. So I hadn't spoke to her for a while, and like she was on Instagram Live, and I just like this is the first day of quarantine. So like I was in the house all day, like no. I was in the house all day. So
you quarantine made us all horny. Oh, it's your first day.
First day of quarantine. Horny Montana.
I don't know why I said 14 days. I'm sorry. My bad.
So I was basically.
People say, well, why does he keep on talking about the girls he smashed? The reason why, because he have to put them down. You know, even though we're in the new age, we still have a lot of people that have these double standards when it comes to girls and being just as expressive or free spirit as these men. So the reason why he's saying, you know, she'll come over and we just bust it down, just let you know she's a freak. I don't want y'all to feel sorry for her. I don't want you guys to look at her as a girl or a woman, because in the rap industry and these communities, they say it's different. They say it's a difference between a B and it's a difference between a woman or a lady. They say I respect the woman, but I'm not going to respect the bees. You know what I mean? So if you a girl that got too much mouth on you, that talk back, they going to call you a bee. If you a girl that's freaky deaky and you a stripper or you like to tease a lot, they going to call you a bee. You know what I'm saying? Anything to make you lesser than or devalue you, that's what they're going to do, especially if he wants the audience to be on his side and he's trying to gaslight the situation by not taking accountability of it. You know what I mean? And what type of guy is just bringing over strangers to his house? Ain't you a famous person? You a big time celebrity? Why won't you be more cautious how you move? I mean, what you're doing is just reckless. But let's play.
In the house all day, like being creative, thinking about samples, chopping, going back and forth with co-producers. I drank and like day drinking, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like just having a vibe, by the pool type shit. Right. So I fell asleep early, like 7. I woke up at 2 in the morning, and then she was on Instagram Live. I sent like a little emoji, and then she never been to the studio. We've never been on a. She texts me, like, I haven't seen you in a while, babe. Like, let me pull up on you. So I sent her Uber to my crib. And she got to my crib, and I put the alarm on in my house. And, like, we was just in the house chilling. She texts me, like, I haven't seen you in a while. And I put the alarm on in my house. And, like, we was just in the house chilling. And, I think I said something to her, like, and then she was like, yo, say it again. I don't remember what. And then she slapped the shit out of me. And
All right, so you heard that, right? He called the Uber. He said, come over here, you know, because he saw her on Instagram Live. And I guess he didn't have any other girls that he wanted to do it with at that night, because, you know, he goes through so many girls per night. And she ran over there, you know. And I guess she thought she was in good company amongst a friend. And he says that he said something to her and she said, say it again. And out of nowhere, she just pop him up right side of the head. Okay. So I guess he's letting you guys know that to say, listen, she touched me. It's my right to touch her back. You know, he's setting that up.
The alarm on in my house. I pulled my phone out because you know these times, like I got cameras all in my house everywhere, right. But you know these times that we live in, this shit that's going on right now.
That's how you shut her down. Whatever she said, you threw out some footage and you said, look at the Yakka the Ming on the pink bow.
Yeah.
You killed that! I'm sorry.
But I mean, you know, like at the end of the day, like, Yeah, so from they was trying. It was three guys.
So she
it
called
was three
the
guys. She was sharing a location. It was three guys with guns and shit like that trying to come and kick in my crib.
All right, so he says she shared the location, right? And he said after that it was guys that tried to kick in my crib and all that. But they did an investigation and they found that the guys that came there to get Yung Berg had no association with this girl, that she did not share the location. You know, all that was a lie that Yung Berg put out there. But most of them, they gonna lie. Do you think these men is not honest to nobody? They not honest to their mama. They not honest to their daddy. They ain't honest to their best friend. They ain't honest to their wife. So what makes you think all of a sudden they're going to sit on an interview and be honest, especially when they don't want the people to think they did anything wrong? You know, they live in a world of, you know, I'm going to lie by any means necessary. If they ain't gonna snitch on other people, you think they're gonna snitch on themselves? No, they would never snitch on themselves. I don't know too many people in the urban community that's just gonna be accountable for their wrongdoings and apologize and be done with it. That's just not how it rolls. They always gonna gaslight the situation, okay?
I had the alarm on, and you know, and like the crazy thing is like, when it was happening, instead of her being like a girl that was in the midst of a home invasion, like I was, like she was.
All right, so he said she wasn't acting like a girl. Okay, what the hell? No, he said, no, you know, it's in a mix. I got these men bamming on my door. Mind you, right now, Yung Berg, he got his bodyguard that lives with him, okay? His bodyguard is in his house at the same time. So as these guys trying to get in, you know, with the alarm on and everything of that nature, she's not acting like a typical girl. She's not acting scared, I guess. I don't know what the hell that means, but let's play.
I didn't mean.
She was throwing it out.
She tried to fight me. She punched me again when it happened. So I was like.
All right, so he says that during this time, she put paws on him again, but he never talks about how he was banging on that door, threatening to take her life and telling her to get out of here, and talking about how he put he never talks about him putting the paws on her, which we know clearly. We saw the pictures. If you have not seen the pictures, go look it up. Yung Berg, Hitmaka, putting the paws on this girl, and you see her face is messed up, but you never hear in this statement he takes accountability or even talks about putting a pause on her. Why is that? Why he never says anything about putting a pause on her, but he's want to tell the truth, but he don't tell the whole truth. He only fabricates stuff to make himself look good, just, you know?
People trying to get to your crib?
Yeah, bro. It was yo, bro, I'm still, I pulled my phone. I'm still dealing with PTSD from that shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm traumatized for you, bro. That's you shouldn't win.
And you're right. I'm looking in the comment section. He took his pow out and he put paws on that girl with his pow. But did you catch? When he told the story, he left that part out. But guess what? They all do the same formula. When they tell stories, they don't tell nothing bad on their part. The whole thing is, let me tell a story, and I'm going to change some stuff, and I ain't going to put the whole truth in it, and I'm just going to make the other party look bad and look horrible, and guess what? People going to believe it. Why? Because I got more fame than them. And then two, they are black men. So therefore, in the hip-hop community culture, of course they're going to believe it. Oh, she was just another hoe. You know, she was just trying to get him for his money. It was just a setup. She tried to set him up. She deserved what she got, and they go and they run with it. You know, and it's a shame. It is a shame. And can you imagine if you was her, messed up face, you know, damage to her? And you have to sit up here and hear these rumors and people texting you and calling you. You know he talking about you, girl. He was saying that you still set him up. It's all gaslight. You know, I feel sorry for her. And just please be careful when you're dealing with these strangers and these celebrities, because they're horrible. They are very horrible out here. Very horrible. So let's keep on going because you know we got more stuff to talk about. But please, I'm asking you guys, like this video. We are begging for likes. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel. All right, so you guys know who this is. This is Safaree. And some people, they felt uncomfortable with the caption. If you guys can see the caption, it says, she's moving fast on the first date. Take it easy, my love. All right? Now, some people say this is innocent. This is just a father and his daughter. You know how I feel? I feel so many times these men are so freaky addiction. They just have an addiction. You know he got his OnlyFans page, right? And you know what he show on his OnlyFans page. Not only that, he also into freaky toys. Yeah, he got a whole freaky toy line that is exposing his junk and getting paid off of it. So that just lets you know the type of character that you're dealing with. You know, he's a very freaky person, and he's not the first father that have went under fire for doing some, you know, just keep a baby. Stop joking like your baby is your girlfriend. Stop joking like your baby is a hoe or your baby. That's just too much. Ain't no time to joke like that and then put it on social media. Nah. So people didn't feel good about it, but let's play.
Whoa. This is our first date. Take it easy. Take it easy.
All right, so some people have problems with it in the comments. Some people did not. People are saying, child, she's hungry. It have nothing to do with you. Of course, the baby don't know nothing about it, but guess what? The father does. And you know your words are very powerful. Your words are very spiritual. You better be careful what you put on that baby. You better be careful what you say out your mouth when you're talking about, you know, anybody. You be careful because words are powerful, and you don't want that to manifest in any type of way or shape or form, kidding or not. Be careful what you say and what you prophesy over your kid's life when you're joking. All right, so let's go here. This is Future, and Future got some stuff to say.
I'm a very lucky guy. Just know that. She approved. I'm a very lucky guy. Just know.
All right, if you guys want to know, this is Future. He's a big celebrity rapper, and he got a new girlfriend. His girlfriend is Dress Dior. People are saying, who is Dress Dior? All right, let me tell you. This is Dress Dior. And honestly, you know, a lot of y'all talk about the Illuminati and stuff like that, but guess what? I think the real Illuminati is that money. That money, didn't they say that Illuminati got that money signal, or that Illuminati sign is the money signal? But look, they all flashing that same money signal right in front of your face. That's all they care about, them goddamn stats, whatever. So this is the girl that he's currently dating now. Him and Lori seem like they're not in the picture anymore. And think about it, Lori did all that bull crap, right? But guess what? I will say this about this girl. She's very attractive, and she got a natural body, which some of y'all love to talk about these other girls. Y'all love to talk about these female rappers. Y'all want to talk about Alexa Scott and all them other girls. I think their body look good. You know, everybody got different tastes, you know. But Future, he definitely seemed like he liked the slim version, and she got a natural body. Same Lori, I don't think she had any added sugar in her body. So this is her. Her name is Dress Dior. And she's Instagram famous. She's also best friends with Jada. And you know who Jada is? Jada is Little Baby's baby mama. And when I went to her Instagram, I couldn't find a lot of appropriate pictures because she likes to show a whole bunch of skin, you know, like most of them do. I don't think this gonna last, but they gonna do what they gonna do. So this is Dress Dior. Now this is Jada, and that's her best friend. You know, that's her best friend. And it was hard to find good pictures of Jada because she liked to show a whole bunch of skin too. you know. But let's go here. This is Lori Harvey, and this is Future's ex-girlfriend. Y'all talk really bad about Lori because she was seen with Puff Daddy, she was seen with Trey Songz, she was seen with Future, and hopefully, I don't think she got pregnant. I don't know what happened, what went wrong, but she seemed like she's out of it, you know, and clearly he has got a new one, and which is her. Now, my thing with Future is you spend so much time getting these young girls, you know, because I think Future about to go in his 40s. You know, he up there. These girls is very young, and he spends so much time trying to get with these girls, but he don't spend time with his kids. Why don't he spend all that time he trying to be with these girls and spend time with his kids? He got money. He got time. He have access. And I'm going to tell y'all something else too. I got family members that are teachers. And my family members that are teachers is very mad at y'all parents out here. Because why do parents rely on the teachers to teach their kids everything? These teachers are saying, you know, especially during the video call, these kids are not prepared. They don't do their homework. They're not disciplined. They can't pay attention. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, that the parents don't teach them with discipline. The parents don't go through their homework with them and try to educate them more. It's not just the teachers. The parents, you guys have to do your part too. You can't just have these kids and just feed them and just expect these teachers to teach them everything. You have to educate them too. You have to sit down and do your part too. And a lot of these parents, the teachers say, girl, these parents don't care. They concerned about getting their nails did. They concerned about their hair. They concerned about their car. They concerned about everything but their kids, okay? So please get it together. And that's just my thing with Future, you know, because he got so many kids around here that he don't spend time with, so many baby mamas that have to, you know, go through all this drama for child support. But he still have not learned. He's still doing his thing. And he's still making money. You know, he's at the top of the chart. So what that let you know? That let you know that the community, the urban community, really does not care about any of these rappers' morals, values, integrity. It don't matter. It really doesn't matter. We don't care how many girls you slept with. We don't care how many girls you did wrong. We don't care how many babies you got there. Just as long as you keep making them bangers and you keep doing what you're doing, that's all we care about, and that's very clear as day. We don't care if you got caught doing something wrong towards a girl, if you popped a girl. We don't care about that. Just keep on making them bangers. We're going to protect you always because you're a damn celebrity. So let's keep on going here. So Lori, I don't know what's going to happen to her. Hopefully she get herself together and come up. So let's go here. So this is Pop Smoke, you know, rest in power. People are coming out and they are upset that, do you see the man on the side? That is Pop Smoke, the person that popped him, that gave him his wings. And he's in a jail cell with the cell phone, and he's like boasting about the things that he's done. And people are like, why are the people in the jail allowing him to be so comfortable and relaxed? And I'm going to tell you, because they don't care either. You know, nobody cares no more, you know? And just because you're a popular celebrity, trust me, as much as people love you, you're going to have so many people or more that dislike you, that's envious of you and want to see your downfall, you know? And it could be the same people that's lifting you up will tear you down, okay? So that's the story on that. So this is Yung Berg. Damn, not Yung Berg. Tory Lanez, check this out.
Said I couldn't make it out the country. Yes, buddy. Yes. Yes, my. They said I couldn't make it out the country. Yes, buddy. Yes, yes, yes.
You see, he happy, right? Because he's gaslighting this situation because of the court situation. And he's telling people, you see, they say I couldn't make it out the country. I'm letting y'all know I'm out the country and I'm laughing at this whole situation because it's nothing but a joke for me. But yet he's always making a damn sad song and a depression song trying to make somebody feel sorry for him. And I just can't wait. Megan, you better put this man behind bars. Megan, please put this man behind bars, because if she don't put this man behind bars, if Megan let up on Tory and allow him to be free and she gives in to this pressure, I don't think it's going to be a good look for her, because people going to run with it. You know, Megan, you think they dogging you out now? They really going to say, well, you know, she was guilty. Look at him. He free now. You know, look, you lost now. Nah, Megan, you need to seek justice, okay? Because he going to keep on gaslighting the situation. He's never going to let this go. It's going to be 5-10 years from now. Tory's still going to be talking about this situation because it's the most popular situation that he has ever been in. And this is the most famous he ever got from this situation. He's always going to talk about it. He's always going to gaslight it. And he always going to make you seem to be the bad person that tried to set him up on his downfall and his demise. So you better seek justice. If you think about you want to be weak and just give in because, you know, well, maybe he ain't meant to do it, and, you know, you may got still feelings for him, and, you know, the people is talking bad about you. Girl, if you give in, you gonna regret it in the end, because they always gonna come with you, and he's gonna have more. It's just like a President 45. Can you imagine if our system gave in to President 45 and say, you know what, President 45, maybe something wrong is wrong with our system. We just gonna give it to you. Could you imagine if the whole system said, okay, let's give it a 45 because he's complaining and he got all these protesters out here causing all this drama. Let's just give it to him. Do you think the next 4 years, President 45 is going to be thankful and let that go? Hell no. The whole 4 years, see what they did, but we're going to have to keep on putting them down and keep on putting them down. They're going to see it as a victory. And that's the same thing with this Tory and how he gaslighted it. If you allow him to be free with this, if you don't put the pause and the smokes and you don't put the smack down on him, he's going to see this as a victory. He's not going to be thankful that you let up. He's going to see it as a victory, and he's going to mock you about it for the rest of your career. Okay? And that's how I feel about it. He's an effing nerd and lost. Who cares? So let's keep on going here. Just to let you guys know, pray for Fred Hammond. He got that Rona. That Rona is very serious. Please be careful, y'all. The Rona is keep on spiking up. Y'all keep on thinking it's a game. This is not a game. You know? Hello? I don't know what else to tell you. So let's go here. We're going to come back to him. Boosie, you guys know who he is, right? So yesterday, this was the news yesterday. It was Boosie and Jeremiah. And I could have came on yesterday to talk about it, but I said, you know what? This is so damn sad and depressing. I need something more to talk about than damn Boosie, okay? So Boosie, he got popped in the leg. They said that, and you see that money, right? To me, that's a sign of damn Illuminati. Because don't they say the Illuminati got that sign? And why they always got to show stacks of money? Don't they know that they're inviting so many types of spirits towards them when they keep on boasting about this money? And then they want to talk about they're close to God? I don't understand. I didn't know that, you know, your Heavenly Father was a father of boasting. You know what I mean? You got people out here that is hungry, man, that is homeless, don't got a pot to do nothing in, but they want to sit up here and boast about this money that you don't got, you know? I just think it's very insensitive. And but he was popped. I think he's going to make it out here, you know? So let's go here. And this is, I believe this is Mo. He's a rapper. And y'all know, I don't know much about these gangster rappers. I don't know nothing. I don't know. I don't keep up with these people. But it made headlines. Mo is associated with Boosie. I believe he's an artist under Boosie, and he left this earth. He got his wings. They said he was driving on the freeway or he was driving somewhere, and he was trying to get away from the people that was after him, that popped him and gave him his wings. And look at him. He got all that money. They always love the flash. What is it about this money and flashing all this money? I'm not sure. Please comment. Let us know. He came. His name is Benny the Butler. Okay, y'all need to wake up. All right, so that's the story on them. Let me see. Do we have anything else going on? Oh, hold on. Jeremiah. I'm sure you guys heard about this story. Bam, right here. So they are saying that he's in really a tough situation. They saying pray for him. He's an R&B artist. I think it's one song I know about him. It got something to do with birthday. It's your birthday or it got something to do with birthday. But he got that Rona, and they're saying that he is in real bad shape, and they don't know if he's going to pull through out of it. So please put your hands to him. So let me give a thank you to Shannon G. Donated $5. Jess, can you explain the money Illuminati syndrome, please? This is the first time I've heard about this. Now, I tell you, I don't know much, okay? I don't know much. I'm just giving my opinion. I don't know much about the Illuminati. I just know a lot of people like to bring up stories and they like to associate things with the Illuminati. And people have also said, if you look it up, just Google it, Illuminati with dollar bills or with money, okay? And they said the Illuminati represents money. It's all in the money. And then when you see all these rappers that's getting popped and getting their wings and all this money, it causes so much drama. It causes so much wickedness and chaos. You know, I definitely think it's a correlation with the Illuminati and the all this money and all this glorifying the money. It's all glorifying. They want to glorify money, you know. I got money. I'm glorifying it. Get you some money so you can glorify the money too. Okay? So that's just all it is that I feel like. I think it's more to it. Just look it up. Don't get involved with the Illuminati. It's deeper than you think. Trust me, I'm not. You know, just people just always talk about it. You know, do I believe in Illuminati? I don't believe in Illuminati. I don't, you know. Now, the real Illuminati people, it started back in the 1700s. All of them are not here any longer, you know. So that's the deal on that. But comment, let us know what you guys think about this. Please like this video. You're going to regret it in the forecast. I'm looking in the comments right now. Also, when their pinky finger is up while drinking is also a symbol. Well, Mike and Ryan, I mean, shit, I put my pinky finger when I'm drinking, you know. It don't mean nothing, you know what I mean? The pinky finger with the tea, it came from, like, when you're drinking tea at tea parties. I think it's somewhat like European culture, but people do that all the time. Shannon, it hasn't changed much over the numerous years. You cannot join Illuminati, but you can be controlled by them unknowingly. Well, hey, you know, I'm sure they got different religions and spirits. You can be controlled. I don't know. I don't get into that. It came from England. That's what I would think it would came from England. You know, people got all these religions and different beliefs. But like I said, I don't believe in Illuminati. It's just a trend right now. It's a trend to just talk about it. So, you know, that's just what it is. All right. So comment, let us know any other things y'all got to say about any of these folks. Please comment, let me know in the comment section. All right. Pinky Swinger Up by myself. Cannot help it. I know, Yolanda, I don't think you're a part of Illuminati because I put my pinky all the way up too. Sure, I've been putting my pinky up when I drank since I was little, you know. So it is what it is. Believe is the Most High. Yep. So that's all I want to tell you guys. I love y'all. And I will see you guys sooner or later. Hopefully it's some new tea that's coming out so I can talk to y'all about. I'm just looking in the comment section. Oh, let me look at something else. All right, let me give a big thank you to Tobias, donating $5 through our Cash App, Pink Lips 500. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. DJ, hit that beat.